Would you like some shitty players to podcast about a game they're not good at?
What's up, Digidests, and thank you for listening to the Security Check Digimon TCG podcast. Make sure to join the Cataclysmic Cardboard Discord server via the link in the description. And now, let's jump into the digital world.
Welcome.
Who are you guys?
Right, stranger dangers.
Oh, you know who I am.
I'm old Craig.
I'm old Craig. Listen, I feel like that was a bad joke. I am old. I feel old today.
I feel old every day. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you work outside. It makes it tenfold worse. 10 times worse.
Thank you for acknowledging.
It does. I don't miss working outside one bit. Unless it's like 76 with a cool breeze and sunny. All right, so I guess we'll go ahead and get it started here. What have you guys been up to this last week? I know we've all been wishing to play cards, but what have you guys actually done life-wise? Besides work.
Work, and then come home and whatnot, which is work, and then taking care of puppies.
Yeah, I'm still on that soul search for my side hustle that's going to make me some real money. And so if you're out there, real money side hustle, come find me. I miss you. Gary, come home.
Man, that's too real. I had 3 root canals last week.
Oh God.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez. So how was your life?
I mean,
I
mean, I also worked, but you know. Honestly though, a lot of people hear root canal and they're like, "Oh God, that's awful." It's really not. Not for me anyway. I mean, in my lifetime I've had 12.
Dang.
Sure.
And 7 of them were all in the same day.
Sheesh.
So I've got a lot of experience when it comes to having work done on my teeth. And I can safely say I would rather have a dozen root canals than to experience a single abscess tooth.
Fair.
Yeah. That's true.
The dentist up here, I actually went to a dentist in Somerset to get these done, and he was exceptional, honestly. Like, literally after the lidocaine wore off, the day of the procedure, after the lidocaine wore off, I didn't have any pain at all. There was a little bit of tenderness and sensitivity in the gums on one tooth out of the 3.
Well, then he's a man.
And the next day, it was like everything was fine. So he knew what he was doing.
He's got them diamond hands. Then I haven't done anything new. Like you guys, I've really just worked and existed.
I've tried to play 2 locals since our last cast, and as our buddy here can attest, our local spot is quite barren at the moment. So,
in terms of locals, we have no locals.
Yeah, everything's kind of done. Nats,
which I talked to the guys at the shop, and they were like, "Yeah, for this time of year around the holidays, things tend to die down a lot as far as all of the card games are concerned in the shop."
Yeah.
It's just because people are busy doing other things, or their money is already occupied for Christmas. That's just how it is, and I understand that. I mean, I would like to sling some cardboard, but
it's like that everywhere too. Because I mean, I'm an electrician, and we're kind of slowing down at the shop too, just because people don't want to or don't have the extra money to spend on stuff. So it's that time of year.
Hey, Andrew, is your business slowing? Is your work slowing down any?
No.
Retail world, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Retail.
Hey, I did it for a bajillion years. So
It's so horrible this time of year.
It's the worst.
Actually, any holiday sucks. But I take that back. I did. Me and Cardboard, me and Andrew, we got to play one match of One Piece.
Yeah.
We played Red Luffy against Blue Croc.
That was an experience because, I never played Dragon Ball, so I had no idea what was going on.
Hey, you figured out counters. Literally, if you would have countered one more time, I would have lost. Like, if you would have just added literally just 1,000 power, like, you still got the concept of, like, oh, I need to get rid of that card. That's going to the bottom of your deck, or that's going to your hand.
Get that out of here.
Get that out of here. So yeah, I like it. I think it's going to be a good game. I guess this is a good chance to go into. I feel like it's a good topic right now, a good hot topic in the Bandiverse. So, I feel like we should call it, since there's now a plethora of things they're pursuing. Bandai being their newest release in their venture to dominate TCGs. I like it so far. Like I said, I haven't played a ton, but I do enjoy it. Once you get the hang of it, I do feel like it's kind of simplistic. It's like Digimon when it first came out. It's like Dragon Ball Super when it first came out. It's like, oh, there's a meta and there's stuff to do, but it's just straightforward. This deck does this. Let's make it do that better. Red punches things. Let's make it do that better or faster. I like it. I like it.
It was really weird for Dawn to have so many different options of what it can do.
Yeah, that's kind of not mind numbing, but it is, because so you can tap Dawn, and then with the red decks, there's a lot of characters like Nami and Luffy that can give a rested Dawn to someone. Then we were learning the Dawn X1, like you have to put a Dawn, commit it to that person, and then you can.
I bought the purple deck. I've yet to play or look at the rules, but I know, like, reading some of my cards, like the purple is all about shuffling Dawn back to the Dawn deck.
Yeah,
I don't.
It's your own separate deck. It's like having a constant mana pool. It's like 10 cards in your Dawn deck that's all they do. Dawn is just the basic resource that when attacking, it gives you +1. So you have to tap it in order to pay the cost. But also, if you put it under, you can give it to a character, and it gives them +1,000 DP while it's your turn you're attacking. So yeah, it can be sent back to your deck. It can be put under stuff to give them more power, remove to do an effect on the card, tap another one, or pay one with it, like to give rush or do its effect. Pretty cool. Lots of stuff.
Yeah, I definitely need to play more games to figure it out.
I feel like
But
if you're going to start, you got to start now.
I also need to test this Chaos Gallant deck soon.
Do it. I'm
We
good
gotta
any day
play.
except Tuesday.
There you go, Drew. Any day but Tuesday. Andrew's like, that's my only day.
Yeah, that's been our whole, like, life and career.
Damn
Like, hey, Drew, what are you doing today? Work. What are you doing today? I'm off. Or, hey, Jordan, what are you doing today? Work. Oh, cool, I'm off. I was going to see if you wanted to do anything. It's like,
How it goes, man.
Adulting sucks. But I think One Piece is going to do good, though. I don't know if like I said, I haven't played enough to know if the card prices for some of these cards are worth, the hype. I definitely think you could buy a starter deck and then, as the wonderful professor says, just buy singles. Just buy.
yeah, I think that's what I'll do. If I like the game, I'll upgrade perp and probably,
I'll just snag a pack when I can and then upgrade with whatever comes out of that damn pack.
Yeah. think that's good.
It did blow up on TikTok whenever I posted that deck, though. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it had like 2,000 views compared to all the other videos that I've posted, but I haven't posted a lot recently.
But for sure, One Piece has got a ton of hype. Wonder if they'll make an online client for it. We're just going to see a plethora of online clients come out like June.
Any game but Digimon. Bandai will do it for any game but Digimon. I am dead set on that.
Think so?
I think so.
The only game about digital monsters. No digital monsters allowed.
The painful irony.
So, you guys think Digimon's dying? Should we sell our whole collections? Should we just jump on the Facebook bandwagon and sell them all?
Yep. Sell out, man. Sell out now. Sell out while the selling out's good.
I told you, I know I'm a little bit like extreme when it comes, but I felt like that day. It's probably because I clicked on a couple posts, but there was so many that day. Like just a week ago, there was just so many.
What do you mean? People getting out of Magic?
People getting out of Digimon.
What?
So,
why?
So, come here, Tiny. Here.
What happened?
Okay. So I forgot. You don't live on social media like some of us. So when One Piece came out, a lot of people had the feelings like Jordan did. Some a little more extreme. They felt like that One Piece is their new baby, and then seeing Battle Spirit's going to be released, and then the third card game being announced in Japan. They were thinking that Digimon was going to go the way of Dragon Ball Super, and it was going to be they were just barely going to keep it afloat. So yeah, people started selling out on Facebook like whole collections. Like I seen a dude selling like 4 Ghost, like basically like high dollar cards, just almost $9,000 worth of cards. And then I seen a post whole collection for 1,200, like literally everything, all of it. Just post after post, people getting out because they think that the game's either stagnant and they don't like where it's headed, or they don't enjoy the meta not being as diverse, which I think we can all disagree on that. It's one of the most...
Yeah, it's like Alphamon finally went away, and now everybody's like, this meta ain't diverse enough, when there's like 12 different decks, top 16.
Yeah. Imperial's coming back with new little cheeky strategies. Just so many decks. Like here's Grandis. Of course,
that's the thing. People like aren't looking at what decks are in the event. They just see, oh, Grandis topped again, or Metal Gar's still there. It's like the game don't need to hit every competitive deck, every new set. Like hit the problem deck, hit the deck that has, a dang near 100% win rate to let other decks step up. But like you don't got to hit every deck.
No.
And
like, we're still seeing BT9 decks top. That's fine. It was a good set. But you're not seeing the same like 2 Alphamon decks topping. Like I don't know.
That's true. I agree with you. I think the problem that people have is that they've got to this point where they demonize anything that's in first place. If it's the top deck, then it has to go. But the thing is, in Digimon, the top deck rotates literally weekly. Like,
yes.
People play the same decks at every tournament, and somehow the top deck rotates every week. That should tell you that the meta is healthy, because it's not the same deck winning every week. Like, yeah, you see a lot of certain decks, but that's just because those decks are easy to pilot, or they're fun to play, or they're just really consistent, but they don't have enough high-end power to win every time.
No, I agree 100%. Like the link that Jordan posted, we have Alphamon, and then we have Grandis, Metal Gar, then Blue-Green Imperial. Then we have Lily the Weird red, Chris, whatever deck that is.
Just dubbing it Dorbic box.
No, I was talking about the other one that's got the the Guillemon and the Dorbicmon and the Cress and the Jets. Like, I guess it's just dragons.
Yeah, it's the Dorbic box, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
And then
just
we
get
got
all those inheritables under Dorbicmon.
oh, and then we got your favorite deck, good old Hydrisi there.
Bloom
Then
Lord.
yeah, we got Bloom Lord, and then we got another. Looks like a red that ran some Dorbic, Ragnalord, got Galmon and Black or Gray. Looks really good, like just a solid black red deck. And then of course we have good old set control there. I don't know. I just like it. We've seen like every color represented.
It's not
Oh.
diverse enough.
Yeah. It's not diverse enough. Where's red purple at?
It's coming. We got the
Oh,
spots coming.
yeah. Where we are. I'm gonna make
Gallantmon and Imperial Dramon open the door.
Yep, and we're gonna make them work. I think Gallantmon's gonna beat me to that door. It's gonna bust through the
No.
door.
No, Imperial Dramon will work before Gallantmon. Gallantmon doesn't even have a
Got it
red.
right here.
Gallantmon doesn't even have a red purple top. He's got a purple top and he's got a red top, but he doesn't have a red purple top.
Got
That's
it.
true. Got it. Jordan goes, what? Or Andrew goes, watch this, and grabs Lily top of Imperial. Oh, what now?
No, we got this. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, I like Armada. I love not seeing 17 decks
That are all
or
the same.
like that are all the same, you know. I don't care if 17, like I don't care if 40 of the deck goes to a tournament. That makes me feel even better because if 40 go and only 3 make it in top cut, well, guess what? That means 37 other people got smoked.
Yeah, that's a big thing that I think most people don't take into account. It's like, yeah, you might see 4 or 5 of a deck in the top cut, but in order for that many of those decks to get there, how many of those decks had to enter the tournament and lose?
Yeah.
Because no deck has like an 80 or 90% win percentage. It doesn't happen. Not in Digimon anyway. Even when Alphamon was in its prime, it didn't have a win percentage that high.
Nope. That's straight up facts. And I guess it depends on what card game you come from. Like, I feel like Digimon has a lot of Pokemon players and a lot of Magic players. And Magic just, I still feel like there's really hardcore top decks in competitive Magic, but I think a lot of people like me coming from Commander, it's like, oh, there's so many decks that can win. Just so many that are good. Even, competitive EDH. So I don't know. But like I think those comments stand out the worst though. Like I feel like those of us that like the meta, like us, we're not constantly on Facebook like just keyboard warrior like God, I hate this game.
Speak for yourself.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Digimon's dead. Sell out
Dead
now.
game. Yeah.
Dead game.
Sell it on to me now.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys have seen my struggles. I'm like sitting here like, once this TCG player money hits, I'm buying somebody's collection. Buying it.
He's just like itching. He's like crack fiending. He's like, oh,
Well,
God.
like I seen that guy selling all those security plus ties, and I'm like, don't pull the trigger, Mikey. Just think, maybe it'll get a reprint in Rising Winds. Maybe that's yeah, don't do it. But I'm like, man, he's selling 6 of them. He's selling the +1 Greymons, the +1 security, like effect Greymons, like all this stuff. And I was like, man, he's selling those for cheap. Those are like $8-9 a piece if you average it out. I'm like, ooh. I wanted to buy it so bad. Here you go. Here's your $200, sir. I'll take all these cards and just sit on them.
Then the reprint hits.
Yeah, then the reprint hits, crushes them. I don't know. I think everybody's panicking too hard, and like,
I mean, I
and they,
don't know. Like, I get it. It's like Bandai's got. We already know that Battle Spirits is coming. One Piece just dropped. They announced Japanese only another TCG. It's just like,
oh man, I can't remember that name.
they really are. Just releasing
Listen,
a bunch of card games, but
they're going to make them.
they're
all
not
into
all
one
going to be
crap.
bangers. They're not all going to hit.
Hot take. I hope they do. I'm a TCG player. Like, I've always played them, but then I also play video games, and Tiny can vouch for this. I don't hardly play video games unless it's on the Switch anymore. So it's like me, TCGs have absorbed my life. I play Pokemon. I got back into Dragon Ball Super. I literally just started another tournament. I'm taking, Super Saiyan 4 Blue Vegeta. I don't know. Like, I just like TCGs. I can play multiple, which I'm not collecting like I was either. I'm just buying decks or finishing decks I have that I like and playing them, even if they're not meta relevant. If Dragon Ball Super's taught me anything, like my poor little blue Vegeta deck has been in the top several times. And then it sucks for a whole set, maybe 2. But, it comes back around. I'm happy for it. To me, if a company feels like they're making enough money that they're like, oh yeah, we can start another venture. Yeah, and like One Piece's art has been really good. And we were talking about the My Hero.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Did you just say One Piece's art is good when 90% of the artwork is literally screen grabs from the anime?
Or the manga, and it's way better than My Hero.
I will give it, it's better than My Hero. Like,
My Hero screen grabs are trash, and the alt arts are good. Well, yeah, but like that's the thing. I guess I just love the art style of One Piece.
That's fine. That's fine. It's just like,
but yeah, okay.
Isn't it like I was about to say, isn't it like My Hero and a lot of the stuff just like anime and manga grabs?
Okay, wait. For reference, go look at Gum Gum Jet Pistol, and then that's from the manga. Okay, go look at just Frankie. Just go look at Frankie, the red starter deck Frankie. He's straight from the anime. Now go look at Ice Wall from My Hero.
Pixel Wall?
Pixel Wall. That card was like selling for $80, and I got so mad. I was like, I am not buying a holographic 8-bit card. Like, it looked okay. It wasn't that bad, but it caught me off guard. I was like, this is bad.
Yeah, it was.
I screen capped this with my phone, and it looked better. I'm just saying, Bandai's putting good quality in. All right, I'll stand by that 100%. I just feel like Bandai cardstock is good.
I do love the
prints are good. One Piece without sleeves. When I shuffle them, I was like, this feels good.
Oh God, did you commit the ultimate sin?
Yes, I did. I didn't sleeve them, and I shuffled it, and Andrew was here for it, and I was like, oh, that felt good.
Oh no!
Listen, that
baby girl, what is you doing?
Listen, that fresh cardstock, like, I don't know, like, I feel like I could put out someone's eye, like I could like do card tricks with these, and it would just fly.
Just walk into a room. Gambit,
yeah, just taking out people. I swear. And to me,
I did think the One Piece cards felt super like thick, like sturdy, like they are some good ass card stock. I'll give them that.
That was like the first time I picked up Digimon card. I was like, holy crap, this is a thick card.
Listen,
and if you all didn't know, us Security Check boys, we like thick.
Yeah,
2 C's. Capital C's.
That's right. That's right. We like them thick. But I can't wait because I want to see what One Piece does. But like, I could give anyone a Dragon Ball Super card, like one of the secret rares, and you rub your hand across it, and you're like, there is texture. Like there is mountains and valleys. These lightning bolts have a different texture than the aura that's shining off the Kamehameha. Like, so the god form, the flames feel different. Like, it's just insane how much effort they put into a rare card. Like holographic cards, there's generally nothing super different about them. You know, they're just good holographic cards. But the artwork, almost sometimes in Dragon Ball Super, you know, having ADD, it actually makes it hard to play because I can't read the card because I'm like, oh, what? I haven't seen that on the card before. As I'm reading it, you know.
Okay, I'm going to, and I will say that Vanguard has, you know, phased some of this stuff out, or they've made different, you know, games.
Yeah.
So, like there's kind of like Magic does. Like you can play these sets in this game type, these sets in this game type, but like they revamped because they were getting to the point to like there were so many triggers and actions and text on their cards. They had to make a simpler version so new players could get back into the game.
Well, I'll say this: I do like the Vanguard art style too.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
love
like
some of those cards.
I never competitively played Vanguard, but I fuck with Vanguard.
Dragheart Luard, that is like that card when I first seen it is just a gorgeous card. Like the magic circles going around, the texture on it. That I mean, they make a pretty card game.
I found the only Vanguard card I have
What is it?
in my house somewhere. Where'd I set it?
Vanguard's appealing too, just because it gives me, you know, just if you love anime, it's just the artwork will just make you drool, you know.
Mhm.
Mommies everywhere, you know, just gorgeous cards all
There's
over
one
the
of the
place.
Bermuda Triangle sisters or something.
Yeah. Bermuda Triangle players are a bit different.
I want to find what is that new Bandai? What is it, guys? What is the new Bandai card game?
Oh god, the Smash of Bandai card games.
I know you keep calling it that, but quit because I'm trying to search for it. It was all over Twitter. Oh, here it is. God, the main thing goes. Bandai just revealed the Smash Bros of all card games. God,
I
dang
always
it.
say it because they said it.
What's
They
it
are
called?
marketing it as that, and that is what it will be.
Oh, shush.
But isn't Battle Saga supposed to be that? Like, isn't Battle Saga supposed to have like all their kind of like the I keep saying Vice Wars, you know, because like it's
Yeah.
all these anime properties.
The Fortnite.
And Disney.
Union
some
Arena.
reason.
There we go.
Speaking of Fortnite, did you all see the new My Hero Academia skins?
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Disney, what happened? I haven't heard anything else about this card game they're supposed to be dropping.
Oh, they actually just dropped some big news. They just announced how deck building will work. You can only have 2 inks, is what they're called, for their colors. So you can only have 2 inks per deck. Like, so you can't have like 3 colors, 4 colors. You can only choose 2. So you can do mono or you can use dual inks.
Okay.
Also,
nice little restriction there.
Also, they are going to make. They're asking the community like what they like to see and stuff, and rumor has it they're going to make a announcement probably January, like show some more stuff. So
A memory gauge, please and thank you.
hey, they're asking for stuff.
Not to keep going off on tangents and stuff. Did you see the next One Piece set brings black and yellow?
Yeah, fat gun, baby. Let's go. Lily, give me my bumblebee. Give me my fat gun. Yeah, so it's getting back to Union Arena. It is a smash up. It'll have Demon Slayer, reincarnated into slime, Kaizen, My Hero. I think that's Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, and some of the others I don't really know. But the segue was My Hero, so I don't know how that's going to work, considering Universes already has the rights, I guess, to make a My Hero card game, and
See,
so I don't know, because that's their third set, because they're releasing them in waves, and each set will do a certain thing. So it's like, this set will be set like Demon Slayer will have a theme, kind of, and then Hunter x Hunter will have a theme.
See, that's how, which I don't play Weiss Shore, so comment section, please correct me, but it's how Vice Wars works. Like each set they drop has a theme on an anime, and like as far as I know, like those anime cards can only be played in their theme. So you can't like mix and match them. It's like there's a Pixar set that's Toy Story, and I think Cars and shit, and then there's I know there's a Bofurry set.
Oh, okay.
And you want to talk about like gorgeous alt arts, man? Look at Vice Wars. There's a reason these cards are like hundreds of dollars.
Well, see, I never got into it because I just heard it was a game for whales. You know me.
Yeah.
I love spending money, but I can't hang out with real whales. I'm a fake whale. Like,
no, they call those dolphins.
no,
You're a dolphin. You're not a whale.
I can't hang out with them.
I wish I had a spare $1,000. I could just drop on this card. I mean, come on now.
For you viewers that can't see.
Oh yeah, it's the face of the game Maple SP from the Bofurry Vice War set for just a cool $888. Or if you don't like that, there's a PSA 10 one listed for $1,500.
God bless, man.
Listen, I don't think Santa's bringing you that.
No, sorry, bud.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
But okay, we've mentioned, how many card games have we mentioned just now? And like, just in the Bandai universe, just in our podcast in general. And this is something that ate at me because,
here's the kicker. Not to interrupt, but it's like you can have the really cool alt art for $888, or you can buy the super rare or whatever the rarities are in this set. Same card has the same effects, same text on this card. You can buy it for 90 cents.
That's every card. Okay, no, it's not that. It's not that,
It's not that extreme.
Yeah, the disparity is not that great in most card games.
But the pull rates on these, though, are low. Like, I don't even think you're guaranteed one of these in a box. This is like in Yu-Gi-Oh! This is like pulling a prismatic. Like, they're expensive because of their scarcity. Like, that's why there's only two listings of that Maple card. The next one is $600, and it only has one listing, and so on, so on. They're rare. I mean, there are people buying these, but I'm sure they're not buying them every day. But finish your statement, Mikey. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no, I'm totally for it. You know me, I love watching market watches and watching card games. I sell on TCG Player, so I understand. Like I said, I'm a dolphin, not a whale, but I understand. But why can't we play multiple card games? I've seen people not really. I didn't read too many comments. I'm a Mario troll, but they were attacking Mario about it. Why can't he play multiple card games?
I think a lot of that with especially with like content creators, it's like you have it's like
that's not your niche.
Yeah, it's like Mario has his viewers for Digimon, so if he starts talking about anything not Digimon, his Digimon viewers are gonna be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" It's like Twitch streamers. Like if you get popular on Twitch streaming a certain game, and then one day you just decide to, okay, I'm gonna have a fun day and I'm gonna play this other game. It's like, watch these streamers, like watch their views when they're not playing their quote unquote main game, and like watch their chat of them like, oh, this ain't game A. What are you doing? I'm not gonna watch this. Bye. It's like, whatever, dude. Like
I
it is
get
very
that.
hard to be a variety content creator. I'm sorry.
It is. I agree.
But
Like,
back to that, why can't we play different games? So here's my thing. And I will, I'm like you. I love card games. I can probably from this chair within arm's reach grab cards from at least 6 different card games.
decks built or skeletons of decks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I can look to my left and I have Card Fight Vanguard, I have Pokemon, I have Yu-Gi-Oh, I have Digimon, and I have Magic. A little further to my left, there are 2 Mega Man Battle Network structure decks. Go to my right, I've got My Hero. I've got the One Piece deck. I've got, oh Lord, there's Bakugan around here somewhere. Yeah, no, I love card games. But like,
Oh, you got One Piece somewhere.
yeah, it's right. So like, my thing is like, and it's like, I look at all these other card games like Force of Will. I have looked at Force of Will a bunch, but I've not jumped on that bandwagon yet. I kind of didn't look into Flesh and Blood, but it's like you get on TCG Player and you see these card games still getting support. Like, okay, they're releasing new sets, so these cards are popular somewhere. It's like Vice Force, Force of Will, Flesh and Blood. None of the shops around us play any of these games. Like, there is no shop around us that supports My Hero. There is no shop around us that supports Flesh and Blood. There is no shop around us that does Force of Will. Yeah, they sell this product very scarcely, but they don't host events because they don't have a player base for it. It's like, I have several different card games, but if I'm being real, the only ones that I could go play if I wanted to go play are the big 4: Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, and now One Piece, because I know our Corbin shop is doing One Piece. I don't know if CM is doing anything One Piece related.
Yeah, they are.
Are they? Okay. I've not seen any Facebook posts, and I've not been there in a few weeks. I figured they would, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, Mega was talking about it, and they're like giving up time slots that would be good for Digimon. They already have 2 time slots.
Yeah, which their Digimon time slots were Wednesday and Sunday, and I know Wednesday was kind of hit or miss. Wednesday was like that. They were like the people that can only play Wednesday, and then there's like the people that can only play Sunday, and I know Wednesday was usually hit or miss.
Mm-hmm. Still is.
Yeah.
Feel sorry for Chance. He tries like every Wednesday. He's in our Facebook group saying,
if I didn't have class on Tuesday, like, cause it's like one day, I can work, go do something after work and be gone all day, but 2 or 3 days a week, it's like, it's hard for me to do that. And then, take care of stuff I need to take care of at home. So it's like, I'm already at work at 7:00, class till 8. I'm not getting home till after 9. And then if I do that again on a Tuesday, I'm dead. I'm sorry. I'm an old man. I'm wore out at that.
No, I agree.
But like, I feel bad. It's like, because I want to support the scene, but it's like, I've got to make choices. It's like, go to Corbin on Sunday, go to CM on Sunday, try to go to Wednesday. If I go to Wednesday, I'm definitely not going out on Sunday. It's like, and for all you, like, both of these card shops we live an hour away from. So it's like,
yeah,
it's not like I'm just going 10 minutes down the road. It's like I'm driving an hour there. However long the event lasts, and I'm driving an hour home.
Well, I'll say this, and this is preaching to myself, is like, we have Mana House, who has a large Magic scene and a large Pokemon scene, and I don't hardly ever go and support them because it's on Saturdays, and they have a kids time and everything, and I'm like, I do support them, but not with my presence, and I feel like that's bad.
Yeah, I stopped. I needed sleeves and deck boxes, and I specifically went out of my way on my way home, because it's it's like a 15-minute drive off the interstate, to go to Mana House to buy sleeves and deck boxes.
Yeah.
So
it's like, we support them. It's just, I feel like us being...
I shop at CM, and I love shopping at CM. Great staff, friendly, always have product. It's just like, when you got like a small shop like Mana House, it's really important to support them because they're in an area where it's not, I guess, not really ideal, and then they're very small. They're in that like niche game cafe kind of thing, but it's
Mhm.
like they got the same product, they got fair prices. They had a huge Game Genic display set up since the last time I'd been there, so I bought a Game Genic side load deck box. It's pretty nice. I like it.
I love their deck boxes so much.
And then they had the Monster 2 deck boxes. These are probably my favorite deck boxes ever. So I bought one of those. And then I
Hey,
bought.
if we pull through with this Prismatic Defender thing, we might be able to get them in Mana House.
That would be cool. I don't know what they signed with Game Genic, but well, see, they just Mana House, if you didn't know, got a lot more cards too because the local card shop in town is now supporting them with cards. They give them the same deal they get. So now Mana House can get cards for. They're not having to go to Walmart and buy commander decks or buy them off Amazon for $10 more and literally selling them to you for $3 or $5 more and making almost no profit whatsoever.
I mean, the other card shop doesn't really have any space to play, and they seem like they're more sports based anyway.
They are. Justin's a great, I don't know, the collectibles and more. He's always had generic names. Love him to death, but I've called it the BA card shop, the badass card shop. But yeah, they don't have a space. So there's no way, like, they did it first and they built the new storage room. But I like how they're like, hey, we're a small town card shop. You're a small town business. Let's team up. And it worked out good. And I think that's because of a new manager at Mana House, Justin being able, like, very Pokemon fanatic, played a lot of Dragon Ball Super, and he's got them going. But he's another guy. He plays a lot of card games. Now, he focuses mainly on Pokemon, but he would love to get into Digimon. It's just he focuses so much on Pokemon that he just dabbles in everything else.
Being a cardboard fanatic, I just looked to my left and I had overlooked. I've got Keyforge boxes.
That's it. We got Keyforge coming in.
I've got Marvel Champions, which is a LCG, not a TCG, but it's still a card game. It's still a deck building card game. Yeah, so I got screwed on that, by the way, but that's a story for later. So I will hop on that bandwagon later. My bank wouldn't approve the purchase because I guess the company it was billed out of country, so my bank flagged it, locked my card, and my GoFundMe or Kickstarter or whatever didn't go through, so I did not get the Kickstarter package. Oh, and speaking of which, and I'm not trying to plug because I watch A Drive on YouTube. He is a Pokemon YouTube and streamer. He's got his card game coming out, Lestrals, and it's supposed to be really good. Like there's another card game in the pipeline, which I hope that one succeeds, but I just don't know.
It looks really fun, and I've watched all Mario's videos on it, and his other teammates he's teamed up with in the, I won't say mega TCGs, because I feel like if you're not a Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic or a Pokemon creator, if you're not in the big three, you probably don't have a massive following. But I mean, I'm glad he made it. I think it looks cool. I think the monsters are cute. I think the way the card game works, the rarities look pretty neat. I would like to get into it when it comes out, but that's, once again, Jordan's explained, I've explained, we love to play card games. How do you and Tiny, how do you and Cardboard, how do you guys feel about multiple card games and being able to play multiple card games and not instantly screaming it's dead,
Well, I don't get to play competitively a lot, so I'm just playing to play. Like, I can baseline play Magic or Pokemon or whatever, so I'm just playing to have fun. Like, it doesn't matter if these things, quote unquote, die. Because I still know how to play it, so I can play it with you guys or whoever I want to play with.
Stares at pile of Bakugan cards. Yeah.
For me,
Oh my!
it's mostly a money issue. Like, I can
So
really only afford to play one card game.
and this is my motto. I will, quote unquote, competitive one game, which is currently Digimon. That is the one that I will buy money cards or build my competitive deck, and then everything else is budget. Everything else is a purely fun game. Like before this podcast, I just sleeved up a Yu-Gi-Oh deck that probably costed me $10. But it's budget for fun. Like I'm not going to have a competitive tier 1 deck in every card game I'm trying to dabble in. There will be the one main game, and then everything's for fun.
That's why. Well, I mean, I stick mostly to the online clients. Like, if I ever feel the urge to play Magic, I'm just gonna open up Arena and play a game of Magic and be like, "What's this card do?"
Yeah. Well, that's me. Like I don't go to Yu-Gi-Oh events either. Like I'm still building physical decks because it's like Yu-Gi-Oh is the same day as Digimon. So it's like if I'm up there and Digimon fails to fire, I'll just hang around and play Yu-Gi-Oh. But for the most part, I play Master Duel.
See, maybe it's just I make fun of me being older, but I think maybe I'm just trying to relive my glory days of Dragon Ball Z and being young and driving, states away for regionals and tournaments. Maybe I think that is my problem. Is I love the atmosphere of TCG, so it's like, Dragon Ball Super, and I've been an adamant saying it's dead, but I still play it.
But don't get me wrong, some of the most fun I've ever had was traveling for we traveled for a few Yu-Gi-Oh regionals. Like, and it's not even so much like I'm just having fun at the event playing the card game. It's like the fun of just going somewhere with the guys or going somewhere with the crew and just hanging out. It's the trip there, the trip back, what you do in between. Like
The experience.
Yeah, it's like when we were playing Pokemon back in Sun and Moon. Like we went to 3 or 4 regionals, and it was all about the trip. It was like, okay, cool. We all went, 0-4 day 1. So it's like
let's go find some bomb sushi and forget about it.
Or go get blackout drunk and end up at a casino.
And lose a bunch of money and then wake up with a bucket on your head.
Allegations. Fake news.
So, I agree with the whole the content creators once they're known for something. I mean, we're technically the security check, and like I said,
Here we are.
Well, Digimon's in a lull, and we all play different card games. So we've talked about. I don't think we have enough info or play the others enough to make a podcast about them, but we dabble in all these other card games. We play all these other card games. And that's why I made the Cataclysmic Cardboard Discord server was for all these card games.
It's like Nightmayers here, bud. He played in an online Dragon Ball event
and got my ass beat.
But it was like you played. You played.
Oh well, and I'm in another one now because it made me happy. Like I was like, man, the game's evolved. But now, see, that's something too. I played it for so long. Even after playing that one tournament, now I'm like, oh, I need this because of barrier removal, or I need this because triple strike's a thing, or I have this card, or this card's only $2. It's like the Kmart brand of this. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, I think Dragon Ball Super being Dragon Ball, of course, one of my favorite animes. I feel like that's what One Piece has for a lot of people, is they love that anime and manga so much that the card game is appealing to them.
Like, how has Bandai not made a Gundam card game? Like, there's gonna be people saying like Battle Saga is gonna have it, and I don't I guess the Japanese older version has it, but it's like, how do they not have a dedicated Gundam TCG?
Well, we see what happened to Transformers.
Yeah, shush, don't hurt me so much.
Transformers was like, man, like it was like the Dreamcast. It just came out in a bad period and was trying to be ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm pretty sure one of these Yu-Gi-Oh 10s down here have Transformer cards in it. So there you go. There's another card game that is within arm's reach of me right now in my chair.
See, that was something and nobody played. And like that was during COVID season. So this was when I was getting into cards. So I bought cases of Transformers.
Shit.
Listen, do you understand how much I paid for these though? Boxes when it was announced was like $68, you know?
Mhm.
I bought a case, which was 10 boxes for $102. Like when it was like going out, because the Transformers is another franchise that I absolutely adore. So I was like, I'm not going to miss out on this. So I literally spent $500, bought a case of each expansion. And I was like, that
Okay.
I'm sitting on some of them. I've probably got 8 sealed boxes of each still. It's never coming back.
And I saw this in the pipeline. I don't know if anybody remembers Chaotic, but apparently the creator of Chaotic is trying to bring Chaotic back.
Well, dude, I mean, we played Kaijudo whenever it was coming back.
For those of you who don't know, Kaijudo was the rebirth of Duel Masters, which was that Konami's rip off of Magic the Gathering? Or sorry, it was MTG for kids.
Oh.
But I like Duel Masters. I liked Kaijudo.
I think it's okay to play multiple card games. Like I'll get into Lorcana as well. Like, you know, I don't think every TCG has to be the king of TCGs for me to enjoy it. Like if I like the franchise, I'll probably play it. Like I even bought Final Fantasy. And there's still places that play that. I didn't know that Mega Sweaty actually still has Final Fantasy events at the store. So I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like I didn't know that. But I think Bandai is trying to create an umbrella of games. And they're going to have their one app to rule them all. Like I'm looking forward, not forward, but looking for them to make almost like a origin, like a client. Like it'll have literally Dragon Ball Super, Digimon, One Piece, and you're going to pop it open on your computer, and it's going to be like opening up the Blizzard app and playing all those games, or Bethesda, or Origin, or anything like that, and seeing all their games inside of it. If they don't, I think it's a missed opportunity, personally. But if you're going to make one, you might as well make them all. And I think it opens up a whole new window. Like, this is a weird topic, but COVID making everyone stay home so much, we've all grown accustomed to playing online. And where Master Duel and MTG Arena allow you to play against people, and Pokemon, I just think it makes it open to dads. I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's weird. Like the Switch is a dad console. And I think online clients for TCGs is for those people that are on the go or don't have time, or they can pop in and play a quick match while they're on their lunch break. You know, like days of going to community college, break rooms and playing for us are over, so it's like those are more appealing to me. So I'm looking forward to this and hope they do. I hope they make an online of all of them, which I hope they do something like Pokemon, like we talked about in the last episode, that there's a way if I buy physical cards, I get digital cards, or maybe even vice versa, like MTG tried that one time. Have my
with MTGO, you trade in a digital set for a real set or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that'll ever happen again, but it'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm just excited because it's just like being a video game fanatic or loving Marvel movies or DC movies or any franchise you enjoy or any hobby you enjoy. To me, it's nice to see, like, none of y'all play MetaZoo. But I played in a couple MetaZoo tournaments. I love MetaZoo. That's another card game we don't really talk about a lot, but I think it's a great card game with the fourth wall effects and stuff. Beautiful card game.
I got that Mothman promo though.
Yeah, boy, the Mothman. Mothman. But yeah, I think I'm looking forward to see what Bandai does, and I don't think Digimon is dead by a long shot. It's just most of the people that are into those, they're so new, guys. You have to think about how new.
Yep.
Even Dragon Ball Super, it's not compared to the big three, as we always call them. It's not compared to that. Like, they haven't stood the test of time and exploded to the point of, being able to have content creators that have 2 million followers or 1 million followers or 500K and stuff like that. It's just not there yet. And it may never get there, but we're doing our part, I feel like, in that sense, to make it aware to people, If you love something, you want other people to enjoy it. You want other people to play it. I almost get
Indeed.
annoying when I go to Pokemon, when I do go hang out with people in a house. I'm known as the Digimon guy. Because if I'm there, they're like, oh, Michael's probably literally only played like a couple PTCGO matches. He's been playing Digimon or, working on Digimon stuff. Because we've talked
What
about
they
different...
don't know is you are sweaty.
They don't. They really don't. They really don't.
Like, oh yeah, this is a Digimon guy. I bet this is gonna be a free win, and then you're just like,
Mew Star, Mew Max. Yeah, guys, I've been testing Mewtwo V Union since the box launched. So I'm excited to see that in top. Suck it, everybody that said it wouldn't work. He's the most powerful V Union. That is nice. That is a great feeling deep down in my heart to see that topping now and being like, hardy har har.
I feel like we do that a lot though, as a group.
Oh, it'll never work. It just won't work. Have you seen
Jank can't be
YouTube
Jank
videos?
forever, man. Jank
Yeah.
can't be Jank forever.
It'll eventually.
It'll have its time. We may be old and gray, but it'll have its time.
I don't know. I just think now's the time. Like, after the holidays, the new year starts. New store championships, new regionals, and imagine going to a big con and have all the Bandai card games to where it's like, literally, I can go to one event and be like, oh, well, they're launching it. So Dragon Ball Super's in the morning, Digimon's in the middle, and you can pick and play in multiple things if you have the time. And I guess I'm kind of stoked because, talking about going to Pokemon Regional since it's so close. I think I'm ready to try again. I think I'm ready to try to start. I'm only 36. In the card game world, that's actually not that old. There's a lot of older people, especially in Magic. I guess coming from playing Magic and Pokemon, there's a ton of old people that play those games. A ton of young people, but there's also a lot of old people that play those games. Older than I, for sure. So yeah, I'm pumped. Pumped for the new year. Pumped for all these TCGs to come. And I want them to succeed.
Year of the trading card.
Yeah. Like I said, I still want my hero to succeed. I think if it has a cool mechanic, that's memory gauge, Dawn, Dragon Ball Super, and your cards that you can use to attack are also used for your energy, adding the Zenkai decks, it's literally getting just like a Dragon Ball Z anime, oh, you think that's my final form? Zenkai boost. Now I've got a new leader that's even one step beyond. It's just like the show. It's just like the manga. It's just like, oh, look, I had a new transformation mid-battle. Freaking Celestials with their weird key, the way they build, how they evolve and stuff in that game. I think that looks kind of cool. Key Forge, the way you win in that. Those mechanics. I don't know. My hero having the difficulty increase. You just got to have a neat mechanic. You got to be take stuff from this game, take stuff from that game, add something catchy, and you got my attention. So yeah, when are we going to actually go to our first Digimon? when are we going to win our first store champ, guys?
When we quote unquote get good.
Yeah, good. I think this is our year. This is our year. We have a whole new season. I think we can do it. I think one of us can go.
Let's do it.
I was about to say I didn't feel comfortable in that really long pause of silence. It's like, that was when you guys, hurrah, come on behind me and be like, yes, we can.
Can we do it? Yes, we can.
Thank you, village people, for supporting me. I mean, how funny would it be if I went to Pokemon Regionals and made it top 16?
I mean, I would shit your pants.
That there are times that it'd just be really cool to be like, oh yeah, I just showed up with this jank deck. I don't even know really how to play, but I just got top 16.
Listen,
that's gonna be me. I'm gonna roll up with like Bolton or something and be like, hey, I like dogs.
Eggman has done it twice. He did it for My Hero and he did it for Digimon before he started. He literally showed up and went, yeah, I won. And they're like, what'd you play? I don't know. So and so built the deck for me.
and that's where it boils down to. It's about the player.
He's just a good strategist. That's just how his brain works. Like, he bothers me sometimes because he gets so technical, but then I'm like, this is why you win stuff.
Yep.
That's like when people do deck searches and they go through their deck to see what's prized. Like, I can't remember that. I can't even remember what my list is.
Now, if you play a deck like my Mew on the Rocks, Lunatone, Mewtwo, V-Star, I can tell what's prized just by looking through my deck, and I'm like, it's either one of those oh shit moments, wish I would have had Heavy Ball in here, or oh, we're fine. It's not a piece dependent deck really, so usually I'm good, but
Which is actually one of the cool mechanics about Digimon is you can look in your security, but you can't look in your deck, so
Right?
that's true.
And there's very few cards that let you pick up and look at your security.
I don't know. I've just got this moment to where, like, I guess I'm feeling good. Just it's the new year. It's that time. I'm not going to make any like weird, like new me, stuff. But I think I'm getting older, 36. Like I said, might as well do it now. Go out with a bang.
before you can't read the cards.
Yeah, don't let one Dragon Ball Z win, 15 years ago be my legacy.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I think it's healthy. I know it's like, but I think that's another thing too. Everybody wants to play them all. They do. That's why it aggravates them. Or they've put so much money into one game, they're afraid it is going to die. It is going to leave. But
that's when you panic and sell your collection because you think your game is dying.
No.
Cough, cough, Digimon community.
Don't do it.
Shots
Stay
fired.
strong. Stay strong, boys. Boys and girls, stay strong.
Hey, it may be a dumpster fire right now, but sometime in the near future, it will be a dumpster home. Okay, you just got to stick it out.
You are the worst motivational speaker ever.
You have to stay and sit through the flames.
This is fine. This is fine.
This is fun.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got to be like the dog in that meme. This is fine.
EX4 looks great. We're going to get our first reprint set.
It's like we've all forgot that
BT11 looks immaculate. It's like, come on, man. Like, It's just
Hey, though, okay. Next, we'll just do this one quick. There's a lot of pluses for Digimon. Look at the art. You can, to me, by reading the cards and looking at the next cards for, BT 12 and EX4 and all this, they're still putting a lot of thought into these cards. They're still trying to add new gimmicks, new mechanics. They're trying to make colors we've never had before, like the whole dark, the black Omnimon, like the ruined Shine Greymon, all this stuff. Still beautiful artwork, still awesome. And alt art's coming even more.
Yeah, my God. The Alt-Art Omnimon Alter S.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Alt-Art Medieval Gallantmon. Just
Medieval Gallantmon.
Beautiful.
so sick.
Amazing.
I mean, so I don't think they'd be wasting their time if the card game they thought was dying, I mean, I don't feel it. I just think, like I said, just looking at these cards like that Shine Greymon Rune mode, like you said, Alter B, Alter S, gorgeous cards. I just seen a video for the new Kuzamon, the EX4. I just seen a deck going against. I'm pretty sure it's the one of the my mind went blank. We just mentioned it. The Medieval Gallantmon. Pretty sure that was the deck he was playing. I've seen the video on YouTube. I'm gonna watch it when I go to bed. I'm excited. We got a lot to look forward to, boys. Don't sell out. Don't give up.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those times when it's actually a boon that Japan is ahead of us because we have all these sets to look forward to, basically guaranteed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like even if things are kind of in a lull right now, they will pick back up, guaranteed, whenever a new set drops. Because all the spoilers for these new sets have basically already come out, except for EX4. It's still getting some active spoilers, but I mean, BT11 and BT12 have both already been spoiled. So we got a lot to look forward to.
We really do. It's not dead. So nobody worry about that. But if you do worry, just don't set the bar of if you think it's a dead game, you shouldn't be selling your cards for that much. Just just saying, just lower those prices so I can come in and swoop and buy your collection. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. No, I think we're in a good spot. I love it. And if you don't have anywhere physical to play, guys, we don't play a ton. Like I said, we're not super active, but there's been several people a couple nights a week in the Discord server playing or testing. And we've still got a box to give away. We've still got prizes to give away. And we would love to, me personally, I'm assuming you guys agree, we would love to expand that to other card games. It's just Digimon is our stick. But I mean, we all play those other card games and we're not scared. Like when I first started the server, there's a pin, I'm pretty sure in the events posting, that had a schedule for Pokemon Night and Digimon and Commander and Pioneer. Like these were all stuff that I played and I still play. So I'm down to play them when I have time. It's just, I can't be on here every night due to my schedule for 3 or 4 hours. Like maybe an hour or two, pop in, play some games. And you guys, I'm assuming, are the same. We just talked about it at the beginning of the podcast. But we're down. We're ready to play. I've even got a Flesh and Blood tab. Nobody freaking plays it, but it's there.
We ain't got no One Piece tab though.
That's true.
No.
We don't have a One Piece tab yet.
Okay.
You're gonna have to rectify that. I don't play One Piece, but I know that there are people in the chat who do. So
That's true.
I mean, I would love, like we talked about last week. I'd love to start a locals on live locals.
Oh, show. Here we'll move it around Digimon since there we go. We moved One Piece.
So it signifies the death of Digimon.
No, it's below Digimon. It's still below.
Okay.
It's below Digimon. No, sir.
You put it below Digimon, so when that ship sinks, it lands in One Piece.
Yeah, for sure. We'll still have a home. We'll have still somewhere to sling cardboard. But yeah,
I guess
mean,
no one here thinks Digimon is dying. There's a lot of scare. I mean, it's just
It can't die. It finally got a tab on TCG Player. Don't start with me.
no.
There's card games that have been around for Lord years that don't even have its own TCG tab.
Listen, the market's super healthy still. I know a lot of people, me included, bitch about the prices, but I mean, to me, it's just like any other market, sign of health. Like cards going up, going down, buyouts of cards that people are speculating are going to be good the next couple sets. It annoys the hell out of me, but it's a good sign. That means we're still active as a community. It's just like, a server on any video game. If you get in and type in trade chat and nobody answers you for 40 minutes, your server might be dead. I'm still posting Digimon cards and people like, it's the holidays. I'm making another shipment. I mean, it's just boom, 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 like clockwork. $20, $30 a pop. Buying, 4, sets of stuff, things like that. Like it's actually worth it to me right now to ship Digimon or ship play sets because I'm actually making money off them. It doesn't hurt me to ship it. So I think that's a sign of health. All jokes aside, though, when are we going to start our next tournament or do other tournaments? Definitely after the holidays for sure.
Oh yeah, 100.
But I do want to start doing, more Pokemon stuff because we do have several Pokemon players. We got a lot of different players in here. Yu-Gi-Oh's never been my cup of tea, so I've never branched out into that. Never really played it a lot.
I need to get a Pokemon deck.
Yes.
Same.
Bring in your jank. You want to borrow one of mine? Like, and that's another thing. I carry around multiple Digimon decks, so if someone doesn't know how to play, here you go. This is we'll slap a tier 1 on it and let you run it. I'm down. I have so many Pokemon decks. Like, if you've ever watched a YouTube video, you can look at my wall behind me and just see just dozens of deck boxes. Just they're Digimon, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Super, My Hero. Like Jordan said, they're just all behind me. Like I'm ready to do it. It's just time consuming. So I mean, online, whatever. I'm down. Heck, if you want to play Hearthstone, I'll Murloc rush you down. Let's go. Go.
Gross.
Hey, listen. I'm a recovering degenerate, all right? I'm a recovering tier 1 player, okay?
Man, did I get those? I bought those Zoroarks, didn't I, Jordan?
I don't know, did you?
There we go.
You're playing regular.
Here we go.
Yeah, you're not playing the V-Star. You're not playing Gengar or Zora, are you?
No.
Lost Zone?
The use the stage 1 Pokemon's attack.
Yeah. Listen, that's a good deck right there. Is the freaking Zoroark V-Star Gengar? That's annoying as hell deck to play against. But it's good when you're playing it and you get it rolling.
I'm probably building Boltooned just because I like dogs.
I love doggos. Oh, you've been building that. Well, I mean, now's a good time. I mean, I think Lightning's got a big future for Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
Well, yeah, which I don't think Bolton's doing anything right now, but there's people are toying around with Reggie box, like Reggie Alecki box, and then there's the Vikavolt, Raikou.
That's it.
There's apparently a Zapdos deck, I think. It plays like the One
Mhm.
Prizer Zapdos. I don't know.
Um,
Which Bolton is the good one? Is it the one with Bolt Storm? The regular Bolton V. Which one do
Yeah.
people play?
I think that's the one that comes in the. You get it when you buy the cheap deck box. Like Walmart had them on sale for like $15. You got 4 packs and the jumbo card, the jumbo
Mhm.
box. That's
There's
the
the
one
one
I
that
think
has.
people are running.
Okay. Because there's the one that has Electric Bullet, and then there's the one, Smash Turn and Electric Bullet. That's the promo one that comes in the box. And then there's the other one that has Electrify and Bolt Storm.
That's it. I'm taking Morpeko V Union to regionals. That's it. I'm doing it. Doing it. Let's go, Flaffy. Let's go. Let's get that engine running. Smack people down with my Morpeko, my little tiny hamster friend. So yeah, guys, let's sling some cardboard. Let's go into this new year. Not out like a blaze of glory, but in like a lion. Let's do it. Kick the shit out of that door. Come in screaming. Let them know Security Check is here. Cataclysmic Cardboard's here to wreck shit with our jank.
Ladle, ladle, ladle.
Yeah, guys. I think it's a good time to play any. I think COVID really set us up that now that everybody pretty much has a webcam set up, you can play any TCG you want. If you and your buddy have cards, you can play, or you can find somebody to play.
Oh, Mikey, there's a new Shine Greymon figure.
On Bandai Premium?
I don't know. I just seen it pop up.
Damn them targeted ads. That's all I've got. I just wanted to reassure our podcast listeners that we may have missed a week, but we're not dead, neither is Digimon, by God.
Yeah, we'll probably miss next week thanks to Christmas, but we're going strong in 2023.
Oh, yeah. We might do something special for our 25th episode. Spoiler alert. Oh, hey guys, we're going to do something special for our 25th episode.
It's like, yeah, it's like you just said it. You just said we might, so you might as well just dive on in. There's no might to it, man.
Yeah, we're going to
You've
do
set
it.
us up. You've set us up.
25th. Listen, that's another podcast statistic. People who make it past 25 episodes seem to go longer than any other. Like you've broke the mold of almost 85% of podcasts if you make it to your 25th episode. We have now hosted a live Cataclysmic Cardboard tournament and a online one. If we can make it to our third, I feel like we broke the barrier.
That's true.
And Mana House, I mean, they're definitely down to always have the doors open for us to come play there too. So I mean, you know.
Yeah, every time I go in there, I'm like, oh yeah, I know Mikey. Did you on?
I know that crazy old man. Yeah. Prismatic Defender sponsor us.
Some say his sweat stain is still there.
Yeah, I can't. I have to sit on a normal seat so they can wipe it down. There's so much sweat. I have to double sleeve my cards.
With prismatic defenders.
Faux show. I need to order some more. I gotta sleeve my Morpeko V Union. You guys got any closing statements?
I don't believe so. Join the Discord server so we can play some cards.
Indeed.
And don't be afraid. We're all helpful. I feel like, if you've listened to any of our podcasts or the last one with Alex on it, Mega Sweaty Mon, we're all super helpful. We're there. We want people to play. So,
I mean, that's the whole reason that this podcast got started, right? To share the love of the game with other people.
indeed. Indeed,
Exactly.
it did.
Well, this has been episode 9 of the Security Check Digimon TCG podcast. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll catch you next time.